What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys have been asking me a lot about Madden 24. We are very, very close to getting it. For those of you guys that haven't already pre-ordered it, you can do that from your home screen. For those of us that got the 50% off, we still have not received our golden ticket free pack. At this point, EA Sports, you can just keep it. But you can see right there, we got about 43 days until Madden 24 is going to be available to us. If you did not have a franchise that EA Sports wrongfully terminated, you do not get 50% off. So that's just to answer the question for many of you guys that'll probably be asking that, question about like, yo, G, why is it that you get 50% off? And look, I'm not special. EA hates me the same way they hate you. All right, it's not a big deal. But we're going to talk about something because I think with some of the things I'm going to show you right now, EA Sports could probably make Madden 24 the best Madden Ultimate Team ever. And I'm going to talk to you guys first about the scheduling. Now, the scheduling was a complete L this year because, again, they didn't do things in the proper order. Like right now, I'm gonna leave you guys with this, right? Many of you guys were asking about the team captain situation. Gee, why haven't we been able to max out a team captain token the way that it used to be? We used to have this done a lot earlier. They are still actively giving out rookie premier tokens. All right, so you're gonna be able to get one this coming week, but it's July. And I just showed you it's 40 days away from the new Madden. This is bad. So if they're able to schedule their content a little bit better, they're still going to make a lot of money, but it will make sense for us to engage with the game regularly, and they can continue to drop promos towards the end. But most of the people that don't spend a lot of money, the no money spent players, the people that grind through, because I'm like a hybrid, I grind the game, but I also buy a bundle every now and again and see what's up. I know people that are strictly 100% no money spent other than buying the game because they don't care about it that much. But, typically they don't really play head to head. They just build their ultimate team and, solo battles and just that's it. Some people get excitement out of that. For me, I want to play competition. So we need to be able to get those 99s and those free cards a lot earlier than they were giving it out this year. That's my opinion. Let me know if you agree in the comment section, all right? Scheduling was poor with the way that they did it. This is something that I want to really, really emphasize, right? If any EA Sports developer is watching this video, the KOs have become a major problem, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be agreeing with this situation. I understand if it's a knockout, if it's like impact, bang, bang play, stuff like that, because that's realistic. Like, it's something that actually happens. But when a guy catches the ball in stride, and he's running with it, and 5 yards later it comes out because the dude has deep out zone KO or something like that, that is stupid. All right, you can't even say that it doesn't make sense. It's just stupid because that's not going to happen at any point with these athletes that play the game, right? So this is something that can make Madden 24 Ultimate Team one of the best ever. Even if they do have KOs, make it harder to unlock. Because we've already seen that, with the trailer and stuff like that, the way the game, it looks a little different with the catch animations, but they showed a lot of the current ones. What I mean is they've added a few more where they dive out, and now we know they have acrobat on offense and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like they're going to allow the same type of knockout. It looks like with the addition of the players not slowing down when they're running in stride, that the KOs won't be as KO-ish in 24, which will be absolutely great. Now, remember, if you play regs, it's totally different. Regs is always more balanced because there's not a lot of abilities involved. Only certain players are skilled. So it's a different correlation for my guys that play regs, because a lot of people that play regs actually enjoy Madden. And they're like, yo, this game is pretty decent because it's not a lot of abilities involved. And before, when they had 3 abilities on both sides of the field, that was also pretty good because some of the attributes actually mattered. Once they started putting everybody eligible to get an ability, the game became chaotic because they don't know how to make sure that everybody's ability works every time, which is why there's always disputes about nerfing and EA not making things work and things of that nature. All right, so with that being said, KOs being limited would make it really, 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 really good. All right, and that just changes the game because there really isn't anything that you can counter. And what I mean by that is this. Once you guys understand that offensively, deep out KO, deep in, well, not deep out KO, that's defensive. Deep out and all that stuff that you get with these players, you'll notice, right? EA picks and chooses when your players are going to hold on to the football. Like, there's nothing really going on with it. Like, EA Sports, it doesn't really matter. Like, for instance, deep out is not a counter to deep out KO or deep out whatever, deep route KO for the man or the zone version on the defensive side of the ball. There's no counter for it. Madden 24 Ultimate Team, if you're gonna listen, if you're gonna make people have to pay for their mistakes, which they probably won't because the game is already not balanced, so it probably doesn't make any sense that they would want it. They keep trying to promote fair play, but the game does not do what it's supposed to. So once we see what happens at launch, we'll be able to determine what's going to be happening for the rest of the year. But what I mean to say is this, right? Let's say, for instance, EA Sports allows deep out KO, right? The zone ability, and deep out elite. It's a different type of win percentage, which means that it's not always consistent that the defensive side of the ball is going to win. These are things that they can do. That would be a huge change for the game, because right now we all know Madden 24, if it stays with the same type of KO interaction, it's going to be trash from the beginning, because we've gone through it. It's been going on for a couple of years, and it's like, yo, dude, the only time that the KOs weren't really crazy, like crazy, was Madden 20. If they had them in that, I don't remember if they had it, because that's when you had that's when you had streak specialists and all that stuff with the abilities first starting out, and it was a little bit different. I can't remember what the KO situation was. That was probably more of a universal coverage type situation that was bad, but you were able to catch the ball more consistently. This is over the last couple of years where the KOs are just so disgusting, you don't even know what's going on, and then you can't really explain it to a team that I don't think they play the game. Because if they did, they would probably say, yo, why is my player dropping the ball all the time? It just doesn't seem to make as much sense. So one of the other things, like I said, is to make the offensive abilities, if you're gonna make it like you have to have an ability, there should be counters where the percentages are different. So yeah, if I know that you have deep out KO, right? And I got my deep out, and I'm like, yo, we going head to head with it? Like, yo, bro, neither of us should know what's gonna happen if we both have the ability. But if I have an ability that you don't have the counter to, it should be a win for me. Remember when attributes mattered in Madden? This wasn't all complex. If my player was bigger, faster, and stronger than yours, you were done. That's old school Madden. All of this new additional stuff, right, with all these strat cards and adding, extra attributes, they're letting you know that they are intentionally taking away the capability of the player, and you got to do things to add to it, like they're robots and transformers. So if they're going to do that, it just needs to matter a little bit more. And like I said, this game itself would have been a lot better with a couple changes. The KOs are a problem. The catch animations are definitely an issue. You understand what I'm saying? The way that they nano detect still. When you have a pass rush, your guy will just stop rushing in. Things like that. There's a lot of gameplay issues, but this game would have been a lot better, in my opinion, if KOs weren't as dominant and if the schedule was a little bit better. You let me know what could make Madden 24 Ultimate Team the best Madden ever. Leave it in the comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.